Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. In today's tutorial, I want to show you guys how you can make a professional header for your WordPress website. If your header currently looks like this, you need to update it and do everything I'm going to go over inside of this tutorial so that it could look more professional and more slimmer like this. Now, before we get started, I do want to show you guys or talk about a few different types of logos that would honestly determine how your header would show up. So the first one is going to be the one I see most often, which is going to be the square logo with the background. So as you guys see right here, you can tell that this logo was saved with the background attached, and this logo is a straight line. As you guys see, the sentence is just literal sense and it goes from left to right. But with the fact that we did save this with the size dimension that we used, let's say in Canva or Adobe, we still have the space at the top and the bottom. The second logo type is going to just be the simple square logo. So it's the same logo as the first one here, but this time there's no background. So this is going to be for some people who may have realized that they don't want the background and they know that they can just save it as a PNG file type instead, but there's still a problem because you have the space at the top and the bottom. And in most cases, these two logos right here is going to be the reason why you have so much space in your header. Now let's take it up one more notch for those of you who know to move some of the space or know not to have a square logo. So let's say you may have went inside of Canva and you knew you wanted a certain size dimension because you knew that your logo would be more so long instead of a square size dimension like this one right here. But there's still a problem with this one because you still have space at the top and the bottom. It's not as much space as, let's say, the square size, but there's still a lot of excess space, which again could cause a lot of space in your header. This is going to be what you want to go for when you are doing your logos. So if we just zoom into this one right here, you guys will see as I hover over it, you will see that the blue outline is touching the ends of the logo, meaning that there is no additional space inside of this logo. So once we upload this to our website's header, there won't be any excess space causing the header to be huge. Now let's hop into Elementor so I can visually show you guys. All right, so now that I have the header open inside of Elementor, now let's make this slimmer. So right off the bat, you guys can see that I do have the logo that has the background and it has the excess space at the top and the bottom. That's the logo I chose to put inside of my header. So right here, all I'm going to do is choose the image. And right in Elementor, you have the option to edit image. So if I just click on this, for the image, you do have some cropping options right here. So there's two different ways you can do this. You can actually do the cropping before, or you can come here and simply just go ahead and choose the crop option, drag it all the way down. Let's see, up. And as you see, I'm getting rid of all of the excess space at the top and the bottom and a little bit on the sides as well. So I'm just bringing up the crop margins all the way until it touches a little bit of the outside of the letters. Now, once you have it cropped, again, whether you do this inside of Elementor or in the editing platform, go ahead and apply your crop, save the edits, and now we have a logo that is going to be a lot slimmer. So now I'm going to go ahead and select. And now you will see that since the logo now has gotten rid of all of the excess space at the top and the bottom, you will see that the header now has shrunken down and it's now a lot slimmer. Now, of course, there's still one issue. Most times you want to keep your logo transparent. So let's go back. And this time, let's just go ahead and choose the one that's already transparent. I'm going to choose this one right here, choose select, and there we go. So now we have our logo on our header without the excess space. As you see, it's flush inside of the container. And now it doesn't have the background. So now it's starting to look a lot more professional. Now there are certain other things that you can also do as well. So if we just hover over this menu, you will actually see that there is some padding inside of this container that's holding the menu. So again, we're just gonna go to this container. And another way you can also get rid of excess space or a large size of a heading is just going to find out where you have padding at inside of any of your containers. So again, if we look right here, if I hover over the menu, you'll see that there's actually some space at the top and the bottom around the menu widget right here. So inside the container, I'm gonna go right here to the advanced tab, and where it says padding, I'm just gonna go ahead and unlink the padding. And as you see, it got rid of the SX space, and now it's even slimmer than it was before. So now let's go ahead and publish this. And now back on the home page, as you see, this is where we started. We had our big logo right here with all of the space and the background color. So all I'm gonna do now is just refresh it. And now we have a more slimmer header for our website. And this is going to really clean up your website in terms of making it look more polished, making it look more professional, and honestly, a lot more cleaner to the viewers as well. If you guys want an in-depth tutorial on how to create a custom header and footer, I'll leave that video a link that'll be coming up on the screen next. Go ahead and watch that one if you want to know how to create a full custom header and footer inside of Elementor. That's all I have for today's tutorial, and I'll catch you guys in the next.